I'm back. How are you, my children? Are you fine? Hope you're now settled. You're in the sitting room or you're somewhere seated waiting for the lesson. Now I'm here. I've come back. I've come back with another lesson. Hope you still remember my name. Mwebaza Violet. I'm teaching P1, Literacy 1B, the one we call science. Last time when I came, I talked about the teeth, how we care for the teeth. And I left you with some work. Hope you did it. Now you're going to help me cross-check your answers. We are going to review and you cross-check your answers. This is what I left you with. Number one, a dash treats our teeth. A dentist. So my answer that I wanted there was dentist. Dentist. D-E-N-T-I-S-T. Dentist. Then number two, why do we brush our teeth? I told you I wanted only one reason, but I had given you 3 reasons. So I expected either to write for me, to prevent tooth decay. One wrote that one, it's correct. 2, to prevent bad breath. The one who wrote that one, you also write. Then another one wrote to remove food remains. To remove food remains. So all the 3 answers are correct. If you wrote one of them, you're right. Then 3, draw and name 2 things we use to clean our teeth. I expected you to draw 2 and you named them. That time we looked at the toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, water, and a stick. So I expected you to draw only 2 and you name them. Okay, hope you did that. Then number 4, write 2 good food for the teeth. We looked at 4 of them: fish, milk, eggs, and sugar cane. Sugar cane, you first write sugar, S-U-G-A-R, sugar. Then cane is C-A-N-E, not the other cane, the name of a person. Cane is C-A-N-E, sugar cane. So I expected only 2. Then dash and dash are bad food for the teeth. Those were sweets, chocolate, biscuits, ice cream. All those are bad food for the teeth. Okay? So if you did my work very well, you're the best. But if you missed out some few things, just correct. Okay? So today we go to our lesson, another part. We go to another part. Ways of caring for the hair. Do you know that hair is also important on our body? Hair is very important. Do you know why? When it's very cold, this hair keeps our head warm. So our hair is very important. So we need to care for it. We're going to look at how we care for our hair. Okay? Now, after my lesson, by the end of the lesson, you'll be able to tell me the things we use to care for the hair. You'll be able to tell me that person who trims your hair, especially boys, but girls also do trim their hair. So you tell me that person, when you want to trim your hair, whom do you go to? Do you go to a doctor? Do you go to a teacher? Do you go to a nurse? Who exactly trims your hair? You will tell me that person. Then state ways of caring for the hair. If you've not trimmed off your hair, if you've not cut off your hair, how do you care for it? Even if you've trimmed off, you have to care. You still have to care for your hair. Okay? Things we use to care for the hair. Those things. Think about them. Some of you have hair, others you don't have, but still you care for the hair. Even if you trim off, you know what you use. Okay? What are those things? Mention just 2. Think about 2 and mention them. The things we use to clean or to care for the hair. Even me, I use them on my hair. You see? Those are the things. Number 1 is water. We have to wash our hair. And you can't wash without water. We use water, soap. Some of you use shampoo. Shampoo is also soap. Okay? Shampoo is also soap. Then a pair of scissors. Those who trim off. Hair machine. Some of you use hair machine. A comb if you want to comb, and oil. We also have to oil our hair. We are going to see, okay? You see that one? That is a pair of scissors. We find it in salons. We find it in barber shops, purposely to trim off hair, okay? That's a hair machine. Those of you who trim hair from the barber salons, you know the machine they normally use. Doesn't it look like this one? Yeah, it is used to trim off hair. Now, for us who don't cut off, who don't trim hair, we use a comb. You have to keep your hair combed. Some of them use brush. Yes, if your hair is very short, you can use a brush and you comb your hair. But if it's big, you have long hair, you use a comb. There are very many combs. This one is one of them. There is even one which is bigger than this. There are even those ones which are smaller than this, but all of them are called combs. Okay. How do we care for our hair? We should always wash our hair every day with soap and water. And I told you that we can as well use shampoo. Shampoo is also soap. Shampoo can be found in salons. You can even buy your own shampoo and keep it in the house, such that you keep washing. If you don't have shampoo, you use soap, okay? Comb it with a brush or a comb. Yes, as I've told you, if you have short hair, use a brush. You can use a brush. But if you have long hair, get a comb which is suitable for your hair. Others have long hair. It can even, then it goes up to the back. Yes, but you have to get a comb which can comb that hair, okay? Trimming it using a pair of scissors, razor blade, and a machine. Yes, in the village, some people use razor blades to cut off their hair. Do you know that? Some use a razor blade, others use a pair of scissors, but mostly in town here, we use a machine. Mommy, daddy, auntie takes you to the barber salon. You trim off your hair using a what? A machine. But in villages where there is no electricity, they use a razor blade, they use a pair of scissors, okay? So all those ones can help to trim hair. Always oil it to look nice, like mine here. Always put oil such that my hair remains fresh, to avoid even the dead skin, okay? Then by plaiting, you see, when I was tired of shabby hair, I said, let me plait mine. And some girls also plait their hair, okay? So these are the ways in which we can care for our hair. One, we should always wash it. Even if you plait, still you have to wash. Even if the hair is plaited, still you have to wash it such that it looks clean. Then comb it. Always comb your hair. Some people move when their hair is just shabby, it's not combed, and people will just wonder, how can somebody move from the house with uncombed hair? So always comb your hair. If you feel the hair is too much, trim it off. Then oil it and plait it. If you're a girl, plait the hair. If you wish, look at that lady, that girl. What do you think she's doing? Washing the hair. She's showing you how we wash the hair. You have to wash it clean. Have to wash it clean with soap and water every day. Okay? After this boy had finished bathing, now he's combing. Because his hair is a little bit long, has used a big comb. But for those who have trimmed off your hair, you can use a brush, okay? So that one is combing. Do you see? We have two different things there. We have this one, it's a comb, but this one is slightly smaller than the other one. And this is a machine. It's trying to trim off. The hair was too long and felt like, I don't want this much hair. So it's trimming off the hair using a machine. Always oil your hair. You see the oil? Is oiling the hair. It's long. It's like mine. So she's oiling it such that the hair looks nice. It looks nice, but you can't oil without washing. You have to first wash it, then you oil it. Okay? Now let's see. Why do we need to care for the hair? Is it important? Do we need to care for the hair? Somebody's asking, do I need to care for the hair? Yes, it's important to care for the hair. Why? To prevent lice. Do you know lice? Lice are small insects. Actually, they even spread diseases. Once lice enter into your head, you will have sleepless nights. You won't sleep. The hair will be itching. The insects will be eating you up. They will be biting you on the head, and you will not have even rest. So we should care for the hair to prevent lice, okay? Then to prevent bad smell. Do you know that if you don't wash your hair, it smells? It smells. Everybody will keep asking, is your hair washed? Wash your hair, please. It's smelling. So if you don't wash your hair, you'll get bad smell. So we should always care for our hair to prevent bad smell. Then three, to control itching. Sometimes when you have dead skin, the hair will itch. You feel scratching all the time. You scratch. Some people scratch and even start crying because the hair is itching. So we should care for the hair to prevent or to control itching. Okay? Then to prevent dead skin. Dead skin. Have you opened somebody's hair one time like this and you see things like flower coming out? Coming out, and it's irritating. It even itches. So we should care for the hair to prevent that dead skin. Okay? Very important. We should care for the hair to prevent lice, to prevent bad smell, to control itching, and to prevent dead skin. Okay? Let's see what next. Oh, has been as brief as that. Now I'm giving some work. Draw and name 3 things we used to care for the hair. You still remember them? We had a comb, a machine, pair of scissors. Remember we said we also use water, we use soap, we use oil. So I want only 3 of them. Draw 3 and you name. Then 2. A person who trims hair is called dash. And I've given you answers there. A barber or a dentist. Who of the 2? Is it a barber or a dentist? Pick one answer and you tell me. How can you clean your hair? How can you clean your hair? Do you clean it by putting dust into it? How do you clean your hair? Write for me that answer. Then, why should you keep your hair clean? Why is it important to keep your hair clean? You must know why we keep our hair clean, because we've seen the importance of caring for the hair. That was all that I had for you today about caring for the hair. When I come back, I'll come back with another part. And we shall make sure we know how to care for all our body parts, okay? We shall come back with another part until we finish all the parts of our body, because we are looking at personal hygiene. We have to know how to keep our bodies clean, all right? Thank you so much for listening. Be good children, write well. Always remember to sit upright. Sit on a chair and write from a table. Don't write disorganized work. Avoid too much rubbing, because even mommy will love your work. Even yourself, you will love your work when you have written well. Thank you for listening. I wish you well. Bye.